Well, the clock is ticking, and the burning question now is whether or not the former president will hand himself over to authorities. Jacob Zuma has been given 5 days to hand himself over to the police to begin serving his 15-month jail sentence. Of course, that started counting down from yesterday after the ruling was made by the Concord. Now, speaking to the media yesterday, his son, Edward Zuma, vowed to protect his father from arrest, saying police would have to kill him first. Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association members say they will also protect Zuma. They plan to remain on guard outside the former president's home in Nkandla in KwaZulu-Natal. That's where we find eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge this afternoon. Siphamandla, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday View. Thanks for joining us. What now for the former president? What's happening? What are we finding out? Is he busy packing and winding down some of his normal day-to-day things as he gets ready to hand himself over to the police to start serving his 15-month jail sentence on Sunday?
He has not started packing. He is currently in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal province. He arrived yesterday night after that Constitutional Court judgment. We are told that he's busy consulting with his legal team in Durban. That's where they have their chambers. They are basically going through yesterday's judgment of the Constitutional Court. But most importantly, they are preparing for another upcoming matter, that is his fraud and corruption case. You will have to bear with us here. Our camera is shaking because it's very windy here at Nkandla. Bonga Mkhize is doing all he could to ensure that it's stable. But former President Jacob Zuma is in Durban consulting with his legal team on two matters. One, they are studying yesterday's judgment. Number two, they are consulting about the upcoming case at the High Court of KwaZulu-Natal, which will be sitting in Pietermaritzburg on the 19th of July. That's when he is challenging for the state lead prosecutor, Advocate Billy Downer, to recuse himself. So he will be coming to Nkandla today, according to our sources. Earlier on, there were reports that he was already here, but it's only his motorcade that came here. Some of it not. Some of his protectors are still with him in Durban. Even some of his family members have confirmed to us that he is expected to arrive later today. Edward Zuma earlier on told us that, well, as a family, they still maintain that no one will arrest his father. In fact, we asked him whether they have started preparing for life after President Jacob Zuma's incarceration. He says there is nothing to prepare for because President Zuma, or former President Jacob Zuma, is not going to jail, so they are not thinking about that. He also dispelled the myth and notion, according to him, that the former president is planning to basically, quote-unquote, leave South Africa. He says his father is not going anywhere. He will be enjoying his retirement here at Nkandla. Those are his words. I'm quoting him. He said he will be enjoying his pension at Nkandla. He's not going to jail. He's not going to leave South Africa. There's been an interesting development here. A few minutes ago, a police vehicle came to the former president's home, but at the gate they were basically surrounded by MKMVA members who questioned members of the police as to what they were here to do, and members of the police were asked to leave their details and that they were going to be contacted later on. Let me contextualize this. It's not uncommon that a police vehicle will come to the former president's home. It's not something new. Remember, his security is a matter of the state. So there are regular checkups that will be performed by police. There are regular patrols that will be performed by police, as there are some police members who are looking after him here in terms of security as the former president. So that police vehicle from Nkandla, I understand based on the conversation that I overheard, that they were here for regular patrols and also to check up on their members who are here, ensuring that they provide security to the former president. But they were prevented from entering the former president's home. They were told to leave their details. They will be contacted at a later stage. So for now, that is the situation here at Nkandla. The former president expected later today. His supporters adamant that he's not going to jail. 2 minutes ago, Tutuzile Zuma tweeted a picture or pictures with her father saying he is still in high spirits.
Thank you very much, Siphamandla Goge, there for that latest update, what's been happening regarding the former president and around his home at Nkandla in KwaZulu-Natal.